Hello, welcome to the man cave on his new improved microphone. Right, what we're going to do today is replace the carburettor on this Honda GX22 Strimmer. The model number of this, that's a UMK22. Here's our new carburettor we got, because this one, to be honest with you, it's nearly as cheap to buy a new carburettor as it is to rebuild the old one. So I'm going to show you how to change these carbs. This is actually a 4-stroke, so it looks like a 2-stroke, but it's actually a 4-stroke. And I'm going to show you how to do the carb on it. They are quite straightforward. We need our 8mm socket. And as long as the pipes are okay, this shouldn't be a bad job. So we'll just buzz off. Thing with doing carbs is cleanliness is meticulous with these little strimmers. So before we take that carb off, I want to clean up all around here. So that means a little bit of paint on a brush and just clean everything up around the mating surface, because we don't want crap going inside the chamber. The carb itself, it don't particularly matter because we're replacing it. There we go. But cleanliness is essential with these. All around the mating surface. Clean it all up. And remember which pipe comes off where as well. Right, we've got to undo that throttle cable. So undo that throttle cable and get him spun off so we can lift him out. And we can take this out. Oh, I think we'll unhook that once the carb's off. First thing, take the pipes off. Be careful you don't break them. Alright, if we remember the clear one, go on to the elbow, and the black one, can't really get it wrong. Of course, the black goes onto the black one. Our bends are very slightly, where are we? We're here. Our bends are very slight, so we'll have to reroute these pipes. Which, yep, shouldn't really be a problem. I'm sure they'll manipulate on. Right, let's get this out. And our old carb is off. Throttle cable unconnected like so. So there we have it. There is our carb. So here's our new one. So we want to have another little clean up around this surface around here. Just to get everything spotless. So I do like these engines clean when I have done with them. Alright, there we go. I'll clean that mating surface up. Right, can we get these pipes back on? So let's get our throttle cable in and get our carburettor back on. So that's the throttle cable in. Make sure it works. Yep, that's going. And we need to get these pipes on. Now this one gotta come up from under here this time. And this one gotta come on here. There we go. So our pipes are on. Right. Now before we tighten it all back up, what I like to do, to make sure everything is working alright. Remember, this is 4-stroke, so we put straight petrol in it. So what I like to do is put a little bit of petrol in. There we go. And I like to just prime the new carb up. Before we bolt it all down and get it back together, I like to just prime it up to make sure that we haven't got any leaks. There you go. So that carb is primed. Now we need to bolt the choke mechanism on, but before we put all that on, clean again. I do like to have things clean. I've got little inserts all falling out. So the little insert just come out of there where the bolt go through. Now we can put our breather back on at the same time as we put the case on. Come on. There we go. And that little insert spell out again. Where did it go? Where did that silly little insert go to? Can you see the little insert, guys? That's dropped out. I heard it. I heard it drop out. It went on the table somewhere. Yeah, where is it? Ah, rolled off the table onto the floor, look. Right. Need to put our little insert back in. If we can get it in. Come on. Come on. There we go, we're in. That goes on there. These come on here. That breather pipe go on that rocker cover. There we go. The little baffle plate go in. Then we can put our nuts on. And hopefully this thing will now run. Right, that's tightened that up. I just need to get a little spanner to tighten that cable up. Yeah, that's tightened. Throttle's all working. Right, now this is primed up. Will it run? Let's spin the old camera around this way and we'll see if we can get her beside the John Deere and get her started. So being 4-stroke, these are normally very, very, very reliable. But we'll see, won't we? We've got it on the start position. We're primed. There we go. See the way. So you need to knock the idle speed down a little. So let me get a little screwdriver. Of course she's idling a bit fast. And a little screw in here we need to turn down. Right, I can tell you what that is, the throttle cable is too tight. It's not letting it return to idle, so we've obviously got to readjust the outer cable so what we need to do is back this one off, and there's an outer nut on here which we need. Oh yes, I can see that now. Yeah, that wasn't allowing it wasn't allowing the carb to go fully back to idle. But now it will, right, okay. We just needed a tiny little adjustment on this cable. Because your outer cable has got 2 nuts, and you can slacken them and move it either way and then tighten the nuts down. And the cable set in its position where the old carb was weren't allowing the throttle to fully close. It weren't going back to the idle screw. So we should find, obviously that was going to race. That probably might be too slow now. Why isn't that returning? There it are. Ah, our cable had all come out that end. What's going on here? What's going on? This cable's gone really tight. Something's gone on. For some reason this carb is not returning. Probably something really silly. Oh, it's alright now. And it is going back. We've got a little bit of slack in that cable. I know, will that allow that to idle down now? Right, there we go. Come on. Come on. Get on there. That's it. Whoops, a daisy. Right, is that throttle working now? I know we want to turn that out a little. Right, let's give it another go now. So spin this round here again, and let's see if it's going to run any sweeter. There we go. We're about there. So that is how you change a carb on a GX22 Honda. Quite straightforward. Here's the old carb. But yeah, she's all good to go now. So we can return that back to the customer, and one happy job. Just got to change the oil in it. Oh, being forced to. Look at this for a cute dipstick, look. Look at that for just the cutest little dipstick. So, yeah, I have just got to change the oil on it. But all you do to that is you undo that dipstick. I shan't show you doing that because that's so simple. You undo that dipstick, just tip the machine like that, and that just empties the sump oil out. Keep it level, fill it back up, and that's job done. So yeah, that's basically all there is to it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you can hear me alright with this new microphone. And yeah, we're going to call it a day. Bye bye for now.